Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to Pick a Mix, where we get something different every Thursday. And this week it's In the Camera's Eye, where we look at a DVD or a VHS video or something in that sort of vein. And today we're going to look at the Rolling Stones' Shine a Light. Now, this was a film documentary directed by the one and only Mr. Martin Scorsese. And it was recorded at the Beacon Theatre in New York during their A Bigger Bang tour. It also includes archive footage of the band, and I saw it in Chicago in an IMAX theatre 360 degree, which was absolutely amazing. And this came out in 2008. So Martin, as I said, Martin Scorsese filmed it during their little run at the Beacon Theatre on the 29th of October and 1st of November 2006. But for the performance footage in the film was all used from the second show. So let's have a look at it. This one was actually for a Bill Clinton benefit foundation as well, so he gave a short speech, and the film also shows Jack White, Buddy Guy and Christine Aguilera performing in the show. As I said, it was screened in an IMAX, which I went to see, and it was absolutely brilliant. So at the start of the film, you got this short little film before the concert, and they're showing little bits of the stage, and there's a bit that Martin Scorsese doesn't know what their opening track is, and he keeps trying to ask them, and they go about it. So up until the minute, I mean, obviously it was all thing, until they came on stage, and they opened it up with Jumpin' Jack Flash from 1968, the single, and he was in a panic. But yeah, that was the first track. Then we go to the Some Girls album, and they played Shattered, which is one of my favourite tracks. Really is good. Then you get from Undercover, She Was Hot. Another excellent track, you can't go wrong. Then we go into some classics. From Exile on Main Street, we get All Down the Line and Loving Cup, which Jack White comes out and plays guitar on that one. That's pretty good. Then a song that Mick wrote for Marianne Faithfull, As Tears Go By, which was a big hit for her in 1964. A little bit of Some Girls. You can't go wrong with that track. Then they do a Temptation song, believe it or not. They do Just My Imagination, which they do a pretty decent version of it. Back to the Some Girls album, when they did Far Away Eyes. Then they do Champagne and Reefer with Buddy Guy comes out, Muddy Waters. Seeing Keith Richards that close up on the IMAX was a bit scary. Then we get the Tumbling Dice from Exile, where you get the Mick introduces all the band. Then you get you've got Silver from Let It Bleed, and then we have these in between this. You've got cuts of interviews from the 90s, the 60s. It's really good how they interact that, but they don't sort of spoil the music. They do these little bits and they go back, and they do then. You get a little bit of connection between the buttons. Pretty cool how they do that. Then there's Sympathy for the Devil from Beggar's Banquet, the classic. Brilliant. Then Christine Aguilera comes out and does Live With Me from the Let It Bleed album. Pretty cool version of it, and she does a great job on the vocals with Mick. Then we go into some real classics. Start Me Up from Let It Bleed. Classic. Brown Sugar's on here from Sticky Fingers. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Ends the show, and then you get like incidental music for the credits. You get a little bit of Shine a Light, and then there's a little bit of there's acoustic instrumentals called Wild Horses in the closing credits, which is pretty good. And then there's a little bit of thing called Only Found Yesterday, which is written by Keith Richards. It's a haunting little bit of music played at the backstage. Drew, it's really good. So an all-round good package. Now, I really enjoyed this. Seeing it on the big screen was really impressive, because you actually felt like you was actually in there backstage, and it was an experience. I love the clips on here. It's a really good. I mean, Martin Scorsese, fantastic producer and director, and he really did give this justice. I mean, it's fantastic to watch this. I mean, okay, I've only got it on Blu-ray now, but it still brings that fond memories. I mean, the backstage stuff is good. There's bits of rehearsal footage. It's a really nice package. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10. Okay, that's all for today. I've got a real groggy throat today, so this could be interesting tonight on the live stream. I think a bit of honey and lemon to soothe it. I don't know what's happened today. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We've got a busy old day tomorrow, and we have got a live album ranking of Dutch symphonic metal band Epica, and we've got 2 new albums tomorrow. The first one being Antidepressants by Suede, and the other being Brotherhood from FM, and that's the British version of FM, of course. So have a great day. We'll see you on the live stream later tonight. Bye for now.